Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm actually going to be doing a full face of first impressions. So I've had the majority, apart from like the foundation and concealer, I've had the majority of these products sitting for the longest time, and to be exact probably about December. I wanted a full face literally down to like the foundation and concealer because I just think that like I love watching a full face of first impressions when every single product is a first impression rather than, oh, I haven't got a new this or I haven't got a new that. I'm going to be trying some stuff that like you would probably think, why are you trying that? Such as MAC Fix Plus. Believe it or not, I've not actually tried that. I have the matte one, but I've like used it once and that's that, so I wouldn't really say that I've tried it. I don't know why I bought the matte one because I like a glowy look, but I think it was just, I don't know, they brought out a new Fix Plus and I thought I'd buy it. So without rambling on, since this intro has been long enough, let's just get into the video. So I've just quickly ran over my face with some Garnier micellar water. I've not put anything else on my face at all. But for primer I'm going to be using the Figs and Rouge Wonder Love Charm. I've been so excited to try this. This is it here. I think this is just like those illuminating drops and stuff. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this. It doesn't really say how much to apply. Oh, add 3 to 6 drops over facial area and blend over evenly. As I said, I've not applied any moisturiser or anything to my face. I also have a little mirror. Oh, that's a bit much. Oh god, I've just got it everywhere, all over my pyjamas. I hope you guys can't see that. So yeah, I don't really use like these too much. I don't really have any. This is very illuminating. Like I feel like I've kind of applied too much, but that was like 6 drops on my face. So hopefully it goes well under the foundation that I'm going to try, because I have read some things about the foundation that's like it doesn't work well on top of a lot of things. So yeah, but that's just what I've heard. That's not necessarily, wow, we look like a tin man. Okay, so now that we are looking very tin man like, I'm going to just take my Unicorn Cosmetics, I think this is the Dragon Egg. I took it out the packaging and just sort of popped it in just to save room, and I'm just going to blend this all over my face. I do have a little mirror down there if I keep looking down, because I kept using the viewfinder, or I would have a big mirror in your face and in your view, and it would be really annoying when I would come edit because I'd be talking and all you can see is a mirror. So yeah, I've got one just underneath, so if I keep looking down, that's what I'm looking at. So this is really nice actually. It's nice and glowy. It's gave my skin such a nice look, and actually it's not as tin man as I thought it was, like as I put it on to begin with. And it's nice and subtle, and actually it would, well not subtle, but it's nice and radiant, and it would actually look really nice just on its own during like lockdown. So I would 100% recommend trying that. We'll see how my foundation performs on top of it, but before we go into foundation I'm going to go into brows. So this is kind of more out my comfort zone what I'm going to use. If you know me, I like to use a pomade. I never use powders or pencils or anything. Always a pomade. But today I have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil because I was dying to try Benefit products, and I got these for Christmas in a wee Benefit set, and I've also got the Gimme Brow in shade 3, and the pencil is in shade 3 also. As I said, it was in a little set, so I never really got to choose my colour or anything, so hopefully it'll be okay. If not, I will just need to switch over to my pomade, but I will give this the benefit of the doubt and try it as much as I can. The reason that I don't really use brow pencils is because it gives you that more messier look, and I'm not really, it's not that I'm not into that, I just don't really have the time for a brow pencil, because like up the top of this eyebrow isn't, or hasn't got as much darker hair as this one, so I've got to kind of make it match, and if I'm using a brow pencil it just kind of, it takes a lot more time than normal, so that is why I don't really use them. It's not to say that I don't like them. As I said, it's just because I generally don't use them, but I wanted to try obviously Benefits products, and this is what I had. Because believe it or not, I've actually never tried a Benefit product either. I'm just going to get a little spoolie if I can find it and just sort of run that through the front of my brow. Okay, so I've done my eyebrows as best as I can. As I said, I don't normally use eyebrow pencils, so don't come for me at the comments if they're not good, because I normally use a pomade because I've got too much to fix, I feel. I'm just going to run through my eyebrows with my Gimme Brow, again in the shade 3. I always find as well that it's a lot easier to use a pomade, especially if you need your eyebrows done, because you've not got, like, you can totally cut out like the mess, but I don't really need them done. I plucked them the other day. So now on to exciting bit. I'm going to be testing a concealer. Now I have actually used this before. Basically when I was doing other videos and stuff, I just literally used the tiniest bit, so I really don't know what my thoughts on this. I tried to not like think about it too much because I wanted literally this to be a full face of first impressions, but this is the Tarte Shape Tape. I basically ran out of all concealers, and I don't want to do, like, postage is, or like shipping is literally ridiculous for makeup, or like from places, and on Superdrug website it's a lot of the products are only available for like click and collect, and there's no like necessary I don't really need to go out unless I'm literally going for a concealer, which isn't an essential item, so I literally just used a tiniest bit of this, but I'm going to carve out my eyebrows with this. Over in the UK, like that I'm here, it's awfully hard to get this. I say awfully hard, like you can just go on this Tarte website and order it like I did. You can get it on QVC, but the reason that I thought I would put this in my full face of first impressions is because, one, I wanted to try it, and two, because we are over in the UK and like you can't just run into a Boots and get like a Tarte Shape Tape, like you just can't, because they don't sell it. So I thought I would put it in my full face of first impressions, because so like if you're watching this and you want to try it, then you know if it's worth it or not, and you know if you actually want to get it. I meant to say, by the way, I've got mine in light sand. I actually just copied the shade that James Charles had. Not gonna lie, just used a Morphe M224 brush, and then I'm just going in with my Unicorn Cosmetics egg to sort of blend that out. It's carved my eyebrows well, so if I had any little mistakes, then it's fixed those up. I wouldn't have paid £25, let's be honest, so there's no kid on shells on. So now I look very weird, like a clown. Eyebrows are looking a little bit better. 100% recommend trying that. I will definitely be doing a little repurchase once I run out. I asked you guys on my Instagram what foundation you wanted to see me try. It was a tie between, like, I had a lot of people obviously asking for other foundations, but I had a lot of people asking for the Huda Beautiful Filter and the NARS Radiant Long Wear foundation. So I've got the NARS one here. I'm going to try the Huda Beauty another time. I don't know why I chose the NARS over this one, but yeah, actually you know why, because if you have a glossy box you will know, but you get glossy credit, and I used a lot of glossy credit on this foundation. So I got this foundation for absolutely nothing, like compared to what I should have got it for, because I used my glossy credit. So all the glossy boxes details will be down below. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation by NARS, and this is in, is it Valencia? This is medium 5. I just sort of shade matched myself online. I tried to watch a few videos of people that I knew that fake tanned, not of the foundation but of like trying to get the shade. So as I said, I'm trying this foundation. It has got a pump. It's a nice tall sleek bottle. I love NARS's packaging. I love how soft and silky and smooth it is on top, and it's nice glass bottle. You get one fluid ounce, which is 30 mils, just if anyone wants to know, and this foundation does retail for £35, but as I said, I got it for a lot cheaper because of my glossy box credit. I don't know how much to apply. I've just popped 3 little pumps on my Estee Lauder foundation thing, which I actually just use as a sort of palette, and I'm just going to use my little egg and apply this. Oh, I think I've picked a good colour. This is quite like the shade of my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, so that's what I kind of went off of. Sometimes like that can look a bit dark on the Too Faced one, and sometimes it can look a little bit light, it just depends, but I thought going by like that colour I could pick a colour very similar, because I know what to do if it's too light or too dark or whatever. This is blending out so nicely. As I said, I think I used about 3 or 4 pumps. It was hard because obviously that was me first like pumping the foundation, so I wasn't getting like a full pump out. I'm going to need to go in with more, but that is okay. So I'm going to go in with another 3 pumps on my little palette thing. I say palette, it's like not a palette. This is such a pretty foundation. I normally do get a little bit caking around here, which is actually not like caked. My Too Faced Born This Way foundation does a little bit caking down there, but it's like not noticeable. It's not like sitting in any cracks around my nose. It's not sitting in my forehead. Like I normally get quite big problem area. That's like a big problem area for me. It's sitting in my forehead. Really should probably go with Botox, but I'm not gonna. So yeah, I'm just gonna dip into my Tarte Shape Tape concealer again and just conceal my under eyes. Obviously we carved our eyebrows, so my thoughts on this concealer aren't completely finished, but so far I would 100% recommend you buy it, but this could all change. So yeah, I just put it on my normal areas, my chin, my top lip, nose, forehead and under my eye. I've got to say I'm loving this sponge as well. Like everything is just blending out lovely. I just remember from ages ago when this foundation first came out, a lot of people were saying that it, or not a lot of people, but like one of the people that I watched, when she done half with a brush, half with a sponge, the sponge side looked better than the brush side, but I think it's just because it's like a natural radiant foundation, so it's going to have like a little bit of a thinner coverage, but also having coverage. It's going to look natural but have coverage, but I think obviously to get that look you need to apply it with a sponge. That is just all blended together gorgeously. Like how pretty is that? So I had to look up this yesterday because I was making sure I had all the products sitting together, and I didn't know what brand this was. I got this in a glossy box as well. This is the Effect Transparent Loose Rice Powder. I didn't realise, but this is actually a Polish brand, I'm sure. So this can come out. Right, this comes out because you need to open this up here. Oh wow. But the actual bottom bit can come out, so when you're nearly finished you can pop like that out and obviously get the excess powder. This is actually quite good because that's like not falling. I'm going to go in with my sponge. I'm just going to go in with this flatter side and go under my eyes like I normally would with my Laura Mercier translucent set powder. Right, so my thoughts on the powder are quite good. Well obviously I'd need to see how long it's set for. The caking is round my mouth now. It wasn't there before the powder, but I like to powder my full face, so it's not a biggie because it's not really noticeable unless you look really close up. Like looking in my mirror underneath, I can't see it, but it's just when you look close up. I quite like the idea of this being able to turn around so you don't lose loads of product, because there's nothing worse. Like the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I love it, but there's nothing worse than when you like close it over or you open it and there's actually loads everywhere. I love this powder, well I love this powder so far. 100% will be using it again. I love every product I popped on my face. So now we're going to go on to bronzer, because I look like an actual boiled egg right now. We're going to be using the Makeup Academy, well the MUA, Bronzed Perfection Shimmer Bronzer. I never use a shimmer bronzer, but I wanted to try this one. If not, I'll just need to use the centre area and try and use that bit and avoid the glitter or the shimmer area. This is just it here. It's gorgeous. MUA is such an affordable brand. It is like unreal. So I'm just, here it goes. I'm just going to swirl it all the way around, tap off the excess, bronze up my face. Right, I think I need to like not tap off excess or too much. Okay, so it's bronzed me up a lot more on camera than it looks in person. Like in person, the two sides near enough look the same. I don't really go for shimmery bronzers, as I said. It looks nice on camera. Personally, I feel like it took a lot of building up, but MUA is such an affordable brand, so you sometimes don't always get, I say, pigmentation like you would get on like say a high-end bronzer, but that's also sometimes wrong. Close up, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I think I would need to try it a few more times just to see. I would recommend trying it. It's actually not as shimmery as I thought. So yeah, maybe I do like it because the shimmer seems to have fallen on like the cheekbones. Like the shimmer isn't too shimmery, so it's more making it more radiant. So obviously because we've got loads of powder on top of our radiant foundation, it's like it's making it radiant again. So actually I'm not mad at it. I would definitely try it again. So yeah, I would recommend you try it, especially for it being so cheap. It's probably about £3 or something. I'll try and find as many of these products as I can and link them down below for you guys. So I kind of take it back on not liking it because I do like it. So yeah, my best book to soon. So for contour, I have been waiting for this day to try this. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess contour palette. I don't know if they actually sell this anymore, to be honest, because when I went on Tarte's website I couldn't find it, but you will be able to get it on places like Depop and stuff. But yeah, it's such a pretty palette. And then this is like all the shades here. Worst case, if I didn't like that bronzer, I'd have just used a few shades there, or the same with the powder, because they've got they've got, this is a pink here sort of setting powder for under your eye. This is a more banana yellow. These I would say are more bronzy colours, and then your more contour. So actually I would maybe say that like this is like a contour and a bronze and a, I don't know, you would just need to see with your shades. But I'm going to go in with my usual brush, and I think I'm going to try a mix of Princess Cut and Crown and just sort of tap in and wipe or tap off the excess. Oh, I like that. Everyone looks a lot like deeper on camera. But normally what I'll do if my nose contour kind of goes a little bit dark, I'll blend it out as much as I can with my contour brush, and then I'll go in with my powder brush and then go over the top with my contour brush just to bring a little bit more of that colour back, but without obviously making the same mistake as I did before. I am loving that contour palette so much. There's actually not a product here that I don't like, so yeah, I think it's time to go on to the next step. I think we're going to go on to a little bit of blusher. I don't normally wear blusher if you know me on my channel, but I've got the NARS Orgasm here, so I thought I would try it. This is just the little mini one. Again, I love NARS's packaging. This is a super cute size. It's great for travelling, and obviously what I like to do as well is if I'm going to try new products, I like to get the travel size, which is what this is. I got this in a glossy box as well. That's my wrong brush. I got this in a glossy box as well, but yeah, I just, for normal, I like to get the smaller size as well just to try them. Just obviously there's no point in wasting loads of money and realising you don't like them. This has got a little bit of shimmer in it as well, just obviously that's the shade. I'm quite liking that. It's added a nice glow, a nice blush to my face. Okay, so I would 100% recommend trying this little blusher out. Obviously, as I said, I've got the smaller one, but you can get it in a bigger one. Just I got that in a glossy box, so that is how I've got the smaller one. But as I said, for normal, I would take the smaller ones and try the smaller ones first without spending so much, breaking the bank and realising you then don't like the product. Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. This is a gorgeous palette. These are quite expensive though as well. Funny enough, I got this in a glossy box. These are about £25 each. The colours aren't really for this time of the year, but when I did get it, it was more winter time, so that is why. I think we're just going to go in with a brown smoky. I'm not saying there's not too much we could do with this palette, but I think we'll just go in with a basic brown smoky eye. So yeah, I'm just going to try and find a few clean brushes that I haven't put explosive colours on top, like blues and yellows. This has got a little bit of yellow on top, but I've wiped it off. I'm just going to go in with this little brown here, just at the middle of the bottom row, and just take that through my crease using a big fluffy M441 brush by Morphe. I only use Morphe brushes, just if anybody is wondering. I've never really, like, I've had the technique and stuff like that, but when you can get Morphe ones and get like full face sets of brushes for like a reasonable price, all in one, then that's how I've sort of fell into the Morphe. If anybody's wondering, which they don't actually sell it anymore, but I got the Jaclyn Hill Favourites set from years ago, and then I've also got the James Charles big brush. This is the big tub one as well. I got that as well, so that's kind of where all of my brushes have came from. So yeah, I'm loving the pigmentation of this palette. It's nice and buildable, but it is pigmented, like you don't need to sit and scratch for the colour. I'm then going to go in to the top row in the middle and start to, I'll put this in my case again, but I won't take it right into the inner corner like I did with the other one. And we're going to start to just make a nice light brown smoky eye. I'm not doing anything too crazy because I don't want to make this video really long. This isn't obviously an eyeshadow video, but I will link some more of my makeup videos down below if you want to see them. Just ones that like maybe concentrate more on the eyeshadow rather than like the full face. Okay, so now I've done that, they've blended nicely in together. I'm going to go in with again the bottom row, and it is the colour on the right hand side, the third colour on the bottom row, and I'm just taking this. I've literally used the same brush. As I said, this isn't an eyeshadow tutorial, this is just me trying out some new makeup, and I'm just going to pop this on more of the outer corner area. just to really darken that up a bit. Okay, so I'm not going to do any fancy cut creases. I am going to just take that middle gold colour on just a flatter brush and oh wow, look at that. I'm going to sort of follow where a cut crease would go, but I'm not, like, it's more like a half cut crease, but I'm not going to carve anything. I'm not going to bother with all that fun stuff because, as I said, it isn't an eyeshadow video. I will leave those down below, and if there's any you want to see, let me know in the comments. This is the eyeshadow look here. It's just a simple brown smoky eye. I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and a little bit of that first colour at the bottom middle and just run this under my eyes. So I've just done that. That kind of just brings it together a little bit. I'm going in with that second colour, which is at the top in the middle, and just sort of bringing that halfway through my eye, just sort of there, and that will just blend it all together. I love that palette so much. I love the colours in it, they're absolutely stunning, but the only thing is the price. They're like £25, and you literally get 9 shades, which is the only downside to that palette. Now on to mascara. I am going to go in with the Unique Moonstruck Epic 4D Lash Mascara. I got this for Christmas and I'm so excited to try. I had false lashes, like my what do you call them again, like my Russians, after Christmas, so I couldn't try this, which was a bummer. Okay, so as I said, I am in love with this mascara. It has volumized my lashes so much, and as I said, it was the Unique Moonstruck Epic 4D mascara. This is it here. It's absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, the bottle's a little bit bashed because I had it at Christmas. So yeah, but this is MAC Soft and Gentle. So this is the highlighter here. It's absolutely stunning. I'm just going to take my normal M510 brush and highlight my face up. I normally just put a little bit on my nose, a little bit on sort of like the bridge of my nose and my forehead, a little bit on my chin, top lip, and then your normal points on my cheekbones. That is such a nice, like, it's not subtle, but it's not like in your face highlighter. Now we are going to go on to setting the face just before we pop on some eyelashes. As I said to begin with, this is the MAC Fix Plus. This is in the scent Coconut. So excited to try this, like so excited. To pop on some sunglasses. And then just spritz up my face like I normally do. Okay, so now I've set my face, I'm absolutely in love with my MAC Fix Plus. I knew I would be because I wanted to try it for so long, but the scent is amazing. So I love that MAC do different scents as well, so it's not just your normal Fix Plus, they've got other ones. But these eyelashes are the LA Splash eyelashes. These are golden, is it Gatsby? Okay, so I've literally just applied the eyelashes, so if I need to move them then I will. I'm absolutely in love with these eyelashes. They are so natural but so pretty, and so, like, that added so much to this eyeshadow, or this eyeshadow, they added so much to this look. It's crazy. I love the glowy skin, I love the lip colour, I love the eyeshadow. I actually surprisingly love my brows. Even though I'm not used to a brow pencil. I feel like everything just tied in together. I'm always so skeptical when trying new makeup. Like, I've already got an impression on it before I've even popped it on my face, just because it is something that isn't in my everyday routine. But for you guys and for the sake of me expanding my makeup knowledge or whatever, I need to try new products. So yeah, because me personally, if I was sitting watching somebody and every time they brought a makeup video out, they were using the same palettes, the same even foundation, concealers, all that. So I don't really use the same concealers all the time. Maybe 2 videos in a row I'll use the same concealers, But foundation, it is always the Too Faced Born This Way foundation because it is my all-time favourite. But I think I might have one that will step right up beside it because I'm in absolute love with this foundation. I'm in absolute love with the concealer, the primer, the powder, everything. There isn't a product that I don't like. Obviously it takes a little bit getting used to using a pencil when I'm not used to like stuck on eyebrows as such by using a pomade, but I didn't give in and changed my pomade. I sat and stuck with the brow pencil, and I think actually the looks turned out quite nice. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I still have my little giveaway going on, so don't forget to go and check out the description box down below for all the details on that. The winner will be announced when I hit 500 subscribers, and today I hit 360, so I'm so excited that this giveaway is not coming to an end, but I'm so excited we're getting a lot closer. Obviously we've still got like another 140 people to go, but don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. All you have to do is tap it, it's free, and it would help me out so much with my channel and with creating videos for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Any videos you want to see, tell me down below. As I said, all the information or all these products that I've tried out will be down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.